Okay, in this video, I'm going to be going over my ideal shoulders and arms workout for muscle growth. If I had the choice of every single shoulders and arms exercise, machine, anything, this is the exact workout that I would create with my favorite machines, my favorite exercises, the ones that have led to the most growth for me, the ones that I get the best pump, I feel the best, contraction, everything. So I'm going to go over why I do these exercises, how to do them, which order I do them in and why. And yeah, let me just get into it. And I know you guys would rather me do this IRL and explain it. Don't worry, I'm going to be doing gym workout vlogs where I, show you how to do the exercises correctly. IRL. In fact, one's coming out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But just for this case, for anyone who needs a shoulder and arms workout, for anyone who's looking to, this is one of my favorite training days. So for anyone who's looking to throw in a training day and they're not sure what to do for shoulder and arms, this should help. So yeah, let me get on with it. So first of all, let me just move this here. First of all, I'm going to go over basically first and last of all, I'm going to just go over the exact exercises I use and why I use them. And then I'm going to go over, alternatives, because some of these actually, I should say, they aren't that accessible, right? This is like the best machine / exercise I've ever done. Obviously in my gym, I don't have basically most of these. So, I'll just tell you what I actually do, instead. But if you have access to these, machines or equipment, then do these. Okay. This is the ideal shoulders and arms workout that I would do. Okay. But this is just me. So first up is the plastic machine preacher curl. Now, obviously, if you just have a normal bicep machine preacher curl, just do that. That's excellent. But if you have the plastic one, what I mean by plastic is the primed machine preacher curls, where you can make the strength curve, you can adjust the strength curve. So you can make it at the bottom, it's heavier at the bottom than at the top, or it's lighter at the bottom than at the top. This just helps because you can just get in so many more partials if you make it lighter at the bottom. So you can essentially just, increase the intensity of your workouts. And basically, it's most hypertrophic at the bottom of the movement whenever you're, stretch mediated hypertrophy, right? Whenever you're stretching out the muscle, the literature shows that's when it tends to be the most hypertrophic. So if you make it lighter at the bottom, or sorry, if you or heavier for that matter, then you can just add more load, make it harder when you're in the stretched position. Or if you make it lighter at the bottom, you can get more reps in the stretched position, which can lead to more growth. So obviously, if you don't have that fancy primed one, which most of you do, I don't. I just use the normal machine bicep preacher curl. This machine has led to, without a doubt, the most bicep growth I've ever seen. This is definitely a staple for me, this and incline dumbbell curls. But mainly this, I used to just do incline dumbbell curls, normal hammer curls. And then I looked at the preacher curls like, that's so goofy. Why would you do like a sitting down bicep curl? That's so weird. But then obviously I started doing them, and my arms grew like they've never grown before. It's so effective at growing your short head. And also you can use a hammer grip attachment as well. Those are great for growing your brachialis. So either do it, normally, or use a hammer curl, or both, right? Either or. The constant tension that this machine provides, it's not like free weights like dumbbells where there's only tension at the bottom and not at the top, or vice versa for cables. For machine preacher curls, the table, as you can tell, I'm knacked. The tension is constant. So that's going to lead to, obviously a more effective way of training your muscle, right? It's going to lead to more mechanical tension, which leads to more muscle growth. And it's also stable. You don't have to worry about swinging the barbell or the easy bar curl up. It's a fixed line of pull. You're locked in position. So it's literally just your bicep working. You don't have to focus on tensing your core or your lower back, swinging. You're seated, you're stable, and you're literally just focusing on your bicep. Stretch, slow descent, and squeeze. So that's also what makes this, in my opinion, the best bicep machine out there. In fact, the best bicep exercise out there. So yeah, and the reason I start off with a bicep curl is because probably out of all my triceps, my shoulders, and my biceps are the weakest. So you start with what's weakest for you. But if you're like me and you want to grow your biceps, then start off with this one. So next up is the tricep extension. Again, preferably, this is in case you have this access to this equipment, using wrist cuffs, so the ones you wrap around your wrists, or handles. Those handles where you like hold it here, and it's much longer than a normal cable rope. This is ideally, right? The reason is you don't have to worry about overloading the grip. You don't have to worry about holding on, adding tension to your forearms, holding on to a straight bar or a cable rope, like squeezing your hands to keep the grip, right? You can just focus on, literally, when I use wrist cuffs, I don't even have to grip anything because it's wrapped around here. I just extend my arm, whether I'm doing like this or push downs. Same with handles. I can literally rest my hands on it and just push like not even gripping it almost, which is going to lead to an improved mind muscle connection with your tricep. It's going to lead to better tricep growth because you're not having to worry about gripping. But obviously, I don't have access. I mean, I don't have access to wrist cuffs or handles in my gym at the moment, so I'll just do it with a cable rope. And cable ropes are also perfect. I've literally done cable rope tricep push downs, followed by cable rope tricep extensions, a superset for literally years. That's literally all I do. I don't really like messing with dumbbells for extensions. So just do that, okay? Start off with cable rope tricep push downs, and once you fail, turn around and do overhead tricep extensions till failure again. And by the way, each of these take 2 sets till failure, 2 working sets till failure within the 8 to 12 rep range. But if you do have wrist cuffs or handles, use those. If you don't, use a cable rope. That's also perfect. These are my go-to arm movements, hands down, like top 2. I haven't really differed from these in years, ever since I started, not years, maybe like, yeah, actually years, ever since I started training properly. So yeah, that's number 2. Next is, again, if you have access to this machine, use it. But if you don't, obviously resort to, dumbbell ladder raises or machine ladder raises or cable ladder raises. But if you have that standing lateral raise machine, right? Not the seated one with the pads where you're just like, you're flapping your wings like this. Not dumbbell ladder raises, not cable ladder raises. If you have that standing machine ladder raise where you have a grip and you go out, you push out with your elbows. It's basically like standing as if you're doing standing dumbbell ladder raises, but it's with a machine, right? Again, this not only like provides constant tension, so it's technically more optimal, because if you're doing dumbbell ladder raises, the tension's more, there's more tension at the bottom than there's more tension at the top than at the bottom, and vice versa for cables. So unlike that, you're having constant tension, which means you're basically, the full range of motion is much harder. You're going to be doing harder reps because at each part of the range of motion, you're going to be under like a constant load, which is going to lead to more mechanical tension and more muscle growth, I found. And you're going to feel such a good contraction, especially at the top. You can like flex your side delt really well, get a nice pump. And the stability, again, you don't have to worry about swinging with the dumbbells or like stabilizing. You don't have to worry about stability, like tightening your core or your lower back. Again, it's a fixed line of push, so you can literally just focus on pushing outwards in a fixed line of push. You don't have to worry about stabilizing or anything like that, which is going to allow you to draw your attention to your side delt and squeezing it, slow eccentric, and you don't even have to grip it, right? You can just rest the bar, the handle on the top of your wrist and just push outwards like that, which is again what I do sometimes, and it just provides such a good contraction. And yeah, obviously I don't have this machine with me at the moment, so I'll just do dumbbell ladder raises. But I'm saying if you do have this, do it. Okay, you won't regret it. And what's more, do single arm ladder raises, because you can do single arm ladder raises with the standing ladder raise machine. And the reason being is you can really just focus on squeezing one side first and then moving on to the next, so that you get muscular balance and so that you don't have a shoulder imbalance like I do. So that's just a suggestion. That's what I would do if I had this machine. I'll do single arm. But yeah, that's number 3, because I would say my biceps, then my triceps, then my lateral raises are in order of importance. That's just me though. But definitely try that machine if you don't. But if you do, if you have one, but if you don't, just do dumbbell ladder raises. Those are also my go-tos and they're great. Next is the reverse pec deck. So this is probably, if I had to look back on it, the best for growing your rear delts. The reason being, again, it's a fixed path. You don't have to worry about stabilizing like you would if you're doing dumbbells. Just for the majority of people, fixed path, just back here and come back in is the best way to it. And it's literally a machine designed to hit your rear delts, right? Whereas if you're trying to be creative with it, you may be working your traps or rhomboids too much. You may not be getting a good rear delt pump. Something I like to do with this machine is I'll start like this and go this way and hit my rear delts. And then once I fail, I'll come in like this and use that grip and go again. And also I'll stand and lean into the pad I'm sure you've seen some people do that. That just helps me isolate my rear delt better. But essentially, this fixed path is going to help you feel that rear delt contraction. And again, 2 sets of failure here. This is hands down the best exercise for rear delts. And remember, alternate between both hand grips, right? And don't go all the way back and squeeze your traps together, all right? You don't need to be engaging your traps or your rhomboids. Just stop at 90 degrees and flex the rear delt and come back in and stop here, okay? Your rear delt has a very small range of motion. You don't have to go all the way back like you're like all the way back here. No, just stop here, squeeze that rear delt and come back in. And then finally, another tricep exercise. This is one I've been experimenting with. Now, I used to hate it because I was doing a normal JM press. And now, if you don't know what a JM press is, it's basically like an overhead extension using a Smith bar or like whatever kind of bar, where it's like you lie down, you put over your head on a bench, and then you like extend your arms. But this really, really messes with your elbow. Like, it's really bad for your elbow. So what I do is I shift up on the bench, and I basically do a hybrid between a close grip bench press and a JM press. This I found like is such a good tricep pump for the long head. I found that you should include a pressing movement alongside extension / push down. So what you want to do is you want to position it not on a normal, not where you do a normal close grip bench press, which is like at the bottom of your chest, not where you do a normal overhead extension with the bar, which is like above your forehead, but sort of, come down to your like upper chest and then press / extend upwards. I know this would help if I showed you IRL, and don't worry, I will soon. But if you get what I mean, then that's how you do it. And obviously you will involve a little bit of chest and delts, but literally it's pretty much all tricep, and the burn you'll get and the long head isolation you get. If you guys want that like sweep of your tricep, if you really don't feel it ever in your long head, and your tricep kind of looks like flat when you like flex it, and you don't have like that sweep, then this is amazing one for it. Now, that's how I do it. Okay, low volume, high intensity workout. If you ask me, this is the perfect shoulder and arms workout. So feel free to try this out next time you want to train shoulders and arms. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, 2 sets of failure for each, so in total 10 sets of failure. Partials after each one, because I've designed it such that you can do partials, and you'll literally transform your body. All right, trust. So thank you for watching. I know this is a short video. I know this is maybe not the best video, but I'm trying to be consistent with it. And don't worry, the quality will be much, much better, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a workout IRL, so be on the lookout for that one. Join the newsletter to learn the secrets I don't share on my YouTube. Follow me on Instagram for exclusive content. Barbell Apparel, go cop yourself some comfortable clothes and gym gear, and then join a School of Aesthetics if you want a custom training program like this, which includes like something like this training day, that's suited to your split or your weaknesses. If you want to get coached personally by me, then join Aesthetic School. If not, also check out Aesthetics Club for free courses on how to build an aesthetic physique. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.